Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live and back at it again, folks. It's Wednesday, so you know what that means. That means we dive into AEW Dynamite, the go-home show for Revolution. Lots going on. Matches added late, contract signings, I think. But we're going to get into all of it, folks. It's going to be a fun one. And again, make sure you get in that chat. Say hello. I want to see triple digits hanging out with us tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. As always, here we got hope. But strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good, and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Welcome to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome to the show. Welcome to another live stream of AEW Dynamite tonight. Wednesdays, the week has got us halfway there. Hump day in the books. Friday, Junior tomorrow. The weekend almost upon us. And the weekend brings AEW Revolution. So we're looking forward to that. But tonight, our final stop. Well, technically, we got Collision as well. And we will be here live for Collision this week. But our final Dynamite before we get to the big pay-per-view. Lots to unpack, lots of things being added. The match card is loading up. Even tonight, they've added a couple late matches, and we have so much to talk about in the wrestling world. The WFU alive and kicking. It's going strong. I hope everyone out there is happy, healthy, and safe. On behalf of Big Nick, Mr. Anthony, I am Mr. Evernight KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. And I am happy to be back at it again with everybody out there. And again, I'm looking forward to this. I got a lot of hope. We've been pretty happy with most of what Dynamite has brought to us this year. So we're rolling. We're into March now. We will see. Last week wasn't my favorite show. Hopefully this week. I mean, again, it's a go-home show. Some of these matches feel a little just thrown together last minute. Like, hey, let's just do this. And these guys kind of are set up. For those who don't know, I will let you know. We do have, I mean, it was announced that we're getting a contract signing between Swerve and Ricochet, but we're also getting a tag match. Ricochet teaming up with Okada, taking on Brody and Swerve. Now, this tag match, I don't think is separate from the signing. I have no idea. But Okada will be taking on Brody King at the pay-per-view. So that has been added. Good for Brody King. I don't know if he wins. Okada's had that belt forever. I don't know if it matters. But apparently, according to TK, this has been brewing. I haven't really noticed a whole lot brewing between Brody and Okada. But c'est la vie. We will get into it. An 8-man tag's also been added. Hobbs, Will Ospreay, OC, and our buddy Mark Briscoe taking on basically the Callis family with the Bounty Hunter. Why? How? I don't know. But I get it. There's some semblance of something here. But yeah, you guys can figure it out as much as I can. Thunder Rosa is going to team up with Chris Statlander to take on Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford. That did transpire, well, started to transpire. The infamous, what am I supposed to do with this chair moment? Hopefully they have a little more of a plan going into this one tonight. We will see. We will see. Adam Copeland taking on Wheeler Yuta. Should be interesting, building towards Cope's title shot at Revolution. So with all that being said, that's the gist of what we know. Who knows what's going to happen? But as Mr. Noob in the chat is saying right now, engage the hopium. Every week we start off Wednesdays, a lot of hope, a lot of excitement. We want the show to be good. We want the show to be strong. But we'll see. Again, it's up to TK to deliver. Lots going on in the wrestling world. I mean, I did find it a little funny that for the tag match, they called it the Road to Revolution, which we all know we're on a road already. One other company's on a road. So I did think it was kind of funny to go that way. But nonetheless, like I said, get in that chat. Let me know what's on your wrestling mind. How you feeling out there? What's good? What's new? What's exciting? What have you read that you want to know my opinion on? Again, there's not a shortage of stories out there. And I will get to this chat because every Wednesday I get behind the chat. I'm always playing catch up. So before this show kicks off, I am going to try and say hello to as many people as possible. a part of our nightly roll call here at the channel. But I'm excited. I'm excited for Revolution. A bunch of matches. I think there's 10 matches if you count the 0-hour match. Some of them are very exciting. Some of them are just kind of throw-ins, but we'll talk about that as we go through the night tonight. Don't forget, tomorrow we are back for our Revolution predictions and preview. Myself, Nick, and Anthony will be here live for all of it. Looking forward to that. We're going to break down the card. We're going to talk about the matches, and we're going to give our 2 cents on what could and should happen. Friday, 3 hours of SmackDown, the fallout from Elimination Chamber. Who's going to be there? What's going to be said? What's going to come out of SmackDown? I know Chelsea Green's going to defend her title against Mission again. Maybe. I don't know. But Collision, we're here. So, folks, Saturday night, Collision. We are going live for Collision. Myself and Big Nick will be here on the eve of Revolution. And then, of course, on Sunday, we are going to be live for AEW Revolution, the pay-per-view we've been waiting for. It should be exciting. And again, lots to get into with the actual card. We go live at 6 p.m. We know when we're going to start. We don't even know if we're going to finish before the end of the day. We might be here to the wee hours of Monday. We will see. We will see. Oh, BFAB. There you go. But without further ado, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to say hello to the people. Blow up this chat. Take the link. Share it. Let everyone out there know who the Wrestling for Life network is. Let them know that you're part of the WFU. Let them know you're ready to take in the best wrestling coverage we got. But with all that being said, the Wrestling God has become a member. So thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Good to see that. And our membership continues to grow. So we're loving it. Eric's back with us. What's up, For Life buddies? Can't wait for Rosa and Statlander versus Ford and Bane. Now, when you say can't wait, I mean, really? Why? And hope that there are no chairs involved. Yeah, right? Okada versus Brody for the international title this Sunday. Yes. So, like I said, I mean, Okada's had this belt for a while. I wouldn't say he's had, a whole lot of excitement around that title. Brody King, give it to him. Give Brody the belt. If you want me to believe in Brody King, if you want me to believe in whatever's going on, then make it happen. Make it happen. But don't. I mean, if Okada wins, then what? We'll see. Damien back with us, the leader of the Hopium tribe. Also looking forward for Ricochet, Okada, Brody, and Swerve. Yeah, I don't know. It feels thrown together. Clay Lewis, welcome. How you doing? Looking forward to the debut of Evolve on Tubi. See money. Yeah, so Evolve will be kicking off tonight. Obviously, we're doing Dynamite, but we will let you know. Again, it's something I will check out. I am curious about, see how it goes. I think Paul Rosenberg was announced as one of the commentary. So that shall be interesting. I'm so excited. What's up, Ken? How you doing? Jerome's with us. Just shouting out Adam Cope. Dennis, welcome. What's up, guys? I haven't watched AEW in 2 years. I'm pretty sure I haven't missed much. Well, Dennis, you've missed some stuff. Like I will say, you didn't miss nothing. Not all of it was good, but you missed some stuff. But yeah, the lot has changed in 2 years. So welcome back. Hope you are ready. It's going to be a fun one here tonight. 80 and AZ. Let's go. Praying that they won't suck tonight. Remember, it's okay. The wrestling might suck. We never do. We're good. We're all on the same page. We're all feeling good. We're all ready to go. So welcome back, sir. Dennis got you all ready. I'm ready like SpongeBob. Is SpongeBob always ready? Eric, happy birthday, Jordan Gray. Shout out to Jordan. Let's go. So we saw her in a match last night with an unfortunate ending. Bradley, welcome back. MDB, the knee pad patrol is on the loose again. Mike is with us, wrestling proud, repping the WFU. Let's go. Don't forget, we have our merch down below. Click the link. Go get your WFU shirts today. Engage the Hopium. I already mentioned that. But Mr. Noob, always a pleasure. Hope you were doing well. Hope the travels are treating you well, sir. Definitely here to watch you guys and AEW, but I can't stop thinking about WWE and how much fire it is. And again, I mean, that's fair. I mean, as a fan of wrestling, it's hard to deny how much fun I've had with the WWE programming as of late. When it was, like last week, we had a Raw that wasn't great. This week, Raw much better. It happens, but ultimately, the hope is that all the shows are good. That's why we're watching, especially coming up. We got some TNA coming up. We got GCW coming up. Natty's going to be a blood sport. We might actually have to watch the Crockett Cup here on this channel. We don't know yet, but MLP might be a thing that we cover. So we're trying to cover as much as possible. We hope all the wrestling kind of delivers in that regard. Heather, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. MDB, my TV doesn't want to sign into TBS app. The universe is trying to, yeah, exactly. Facts. Now, one of the big things that were announced today, and I don't know if anyone's put it in the chat yet, but we will get to it. But pay-per-view is now available on Prime. That's interesting and exciting. I mean, again, as a wrestling fan, it's more potential audience. What's up, Boston? How you doing? How you doing? 3 tag matches tonight. Yeah, we got, again, it feels like it's a go-home show, so we'll just shove a bunch of people together and, you know, it's kind of, to me, it feels a little either rushed or lazy. I don't know what the actual answer is, but it just feels like rushed or lazy to me. Like either, just put them in a match, shove them together. They're all going to fight on the weekend. Or it's like, I don't have time to care. Read the Prime video will be, there you go. Dale, OG, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Video will be AEW pay-per-view this Sunday. Yes. KJ is relishing in the chat instead of playing catch up. But dad jokes early. I like it. I guess we cut the mustard. All the above. I'm feeling a little bit of hot sauce here tonight, but I'm hoping these 55-mile-per-hour winds stop. Yeah, I bet, buddy. I bet. Cherokee George, welcome back. 10 matches for Revolution. I was taken aback. What time does Revolution start? Central time. I don't know what it converts to Central time. I know we are live at 6 p.m. I think that's your 1 hour is Central, 1 hour ahead of me. So it's 7 your time, perhaps? Or are you 1 hour behind me? I don't fucking know. But regardless, folks, yes, 10 matches. And this is one of the ongoing debates. We get WWE gives us 4 or 5 matches. AEW gives us 10. And I see the fans online arguing constantly about 10. You know, I can't believe Trips is only giving us 4. I can't believe Tony's giving us 10. I don't know. Well, I do know what I prefer, but I've always said this: quality over quantity. If you only book 4 matches, they have to be quality matches. The stuff within the show has to be strong. That when the pay-per-view ends at 3.5, 4 hours, you have to be content. You have to be happy with the product they gave us. Elimination Chamber, 4 matches in a segment, killed. Absolutely killed. Dun, dun, dun. One second. Bum, bum, bum. But let's go. Revolution going to be 5-hour show. Yes, and that's the thing about the AEW pay-per-views. I don't know if that's best for business. I don't know if that's best for Tony. I feel at times that Tony just needs to get everybody in and onto the show because he doesn't like saying no to people. He's such a nice guy, But is that what's best for the company? Does that give you the best possible show? And I've seen fans out there, like AEW, they're giving us all these matches. But I am getting the start of the show because I talk so damn much. But ladies and gentlemen, if you want to dial in with me and sync up, we are off and running. And we are getting the crowd view. It's Wednesday. 3 tag matches, nice. Big fan of 2 tag team. I love tag team wrestling, but I kind of wish the tag team division got this kind of love, not random singles shoved into a match. That's my only beef. Big Boom AJ, Mark Briscoe, OC versus Johnny TV, MXM collection added to 0 hour. I did see that. I don't mind it. I mean, it is what it is. It's a pre-show match. Yeah, I mean, at least they're trying to get the love, but I got MJF outside of the building, or I don't know where the fuck he is. He actually looks like he's in Toronto. WFU for life. Let's go. Are we expecting a good show tonight? We're always expecting a good show, Sean, but the bright side is the wrestling might suck. We never do. Boston, I'll double check if it's still happening. I appreciate the heads up. I think she's fighting B-Fab. Are you sure? Maybe. Sunday. Richard, welcome back. Dale OG, got you. Yeah, so other people are confirming that I sound a little funky. See if I can back that off. Gotta love technology, folks. Gotta love the technology. Evening. How you doing? Fletcher versus Osprey. Christopher, welcome back. Steel Cage, yes. So we are opening with the contract signing. I think not a great idea because we're opening with a contract signing. And the two men have also been announced for a tag match. So a little odd for me that we're going to do a contract signing and a tag match. I don't think you need both. But here comes Swerve. What's up? Brody deserves to be a champ. Brody's a beast. Brody has done so many jobs for little guys. If anybody ever deserved a fucking title, it's this guy. Because he should be a killer. But I got Nana on the screen, folks. Good evening, Brandon. Welcome. Yeah, you know what I meant. You know what I meant. Or whatever the chat meant. I just repeated it. Distorted, okay. Fuck's sake. Dun. That's what happens when you move shit around, folks. Don't move it around. Toast. How we doing? MJF seems angry. He should be angry. He's bitter. Get the contract signing out of the way. Laugh my ass off. I hate contract signings. I do hate the contract signing. I don't think it's the most exciting way to open this show. I mean, just have the tag match. You don't need the contract signing. The match is already announced. The match is already happening. You don't need to do both. You're doubling down. If you do the contract signing, don't do the tag match because you don't need the interaction. They're going to do moves and shit to each other tonight that they're also going to do to each other on Sunday. Do one or the other. Non-title, yeah, rare that we get a contract signing for a non-title match. I'm excited for Evolve. I'm watching that in the background. It's going good. Who's the opening match, Damien? What's up, Wrestling Rants? How you doing? I agree. Just don't do the contract signing. If you book the tag match, you don't need the contract signing, right? Like, we're good to go. You're locked in. We don't need anything else. There's nothing more boring than signing your name on a piece of paper, right? Who wants to do it? Nobody. Tom Allen, welcome back. Mega, welcome back. That Marlon's hat in the front row is clean as. I got to check it out. I'm a sucker for a good hat. What up? Richard, got you. Paul, welcome back. There's only one Brody, and it's Brody Lee. All right. Welcome back. Good to see you, Anthony. We will be talking AEW tomorrow. Michael Campbell. Do you see a 5-hour pay-per-view outside of WrestleMania too long for a pay-per-view, AEW pay-per-view event? Yeah, I mean, again, even with WrestleMania. So remember, WrestleMania started getting super long. And for me, pay-per-views, and this is the one thing I will say about going to the smaller cards. Pay-per-views are meant for the special things. Not everybody gets to be on a pay-per-view. It's not a participation medal. Just because you're in the company doesn't mean you get to be on the pay-per-view. The pay-per-view should be special. As Ricochet comes out in a Phillies hat, but that's how it should be. Like, I said it before and I'll say it again. There's been big things that have happened in AEW on their pay-per-views that happened so late that people almost seemed, all right, okay, can we leave now? Like, there wasn't this big groundswell that you should have been. I think Tony should have a limit. Like, his standard pay-per-views, 3.5 hours, maybe 4. If he wants to go big, and then you have your big shows, the ones that really matter, like an All In and All Out, maybe, that you go big. But they all feel the same. And again, when you're just giving matches for the sake of matches, that becomes the issue. That's where we're into quantity instead of quality. But Ricochet's got a microphone, folks. Swerve telling Ricochet to sign. The eagle hat means next to nothing in Sacramento. Technically, why is Ricochet wearing a ball cap? Yeah, he looks really weird, rocking the backwards cap with the suit. I don't get the choice. I don't get the choice, folks. Kendall, Gray, Carly Bright, and Danny Palmer, Callie Armstrong. Look, these names are fucking amazing. Opening match on Evolve. All right, okay. I want to boo Ricochet, but he's wearing the same Eagles hat I own. Still, he shouldn't be wearing the hat, so we'll figure it out. What up, Mega? How you doing? Always, sir. I'm the one that endures the Wednesdays. But welcome. Got to admit that this is the best Rico character. Absolutely, Frankie. You're not wrong at all. I like what he's done. Swerve just keeps saying sign. I think Nana's going to turn on Swerve. That's what I would do. Crowd chanting, you suck. Evolves only 50 minutes, and you're able to fast forward through it and go back to it. So that's what I'll do. Paul, good choice. I will be doing that after stream tonight. I don't really like this Ricochet. I like it a lot because, again, and I think what you need to do, though, is minimize how much he says. Be a man of few words. Don't say a ton. Blah, blah, be very focused. Don't let Prince Nana down. Swerve's getting mad. Swerve called him a prick. No reaction from the crowd. What did Anthony? Superstar needs to time the shine before he signs. Ricochet, he tried with that line. He tried. He trying to get it in there. Yeah, no shit, right? What happens when you're the face that runs the place? You got to take out the garbage sometimes. This Ricochet is better than a lot of the Ricochets I've seen aside from Prince Puma, goated Ricochet, right? But remember, Prince Puma didn't talk, right? Didn't talk a lot. He had Conan. Maybe that's what Ricochet needs now. Bring in Conan. Oh, wait, never mind. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Anthony, if you can hear me, please check your DMs. Test. Am I still T-paining? Finally, Swerve interrupted. Yeah, finally. Oh, but he's got the scissors. And this is where we get stupid. Because Swerve's got his own scissors. Scissors to the face. Yeah, I don't like it. Anyone else understand why I don't like this? Why I think this is stupid? Yeah, he didn't talk. He was just a badass with a mouthpiece. That's what he needs. That's why I think if I was in Tony's booking shoes, I would turn Nana. Nana would get a ton of heat, and you then have an ability to come back. And then And then you have a mouthpiece. Nana can talk. He doesn't do it a ton, but Nana can talk. So you let Nana be the mouthpiece for Ricochet, who's a schmeasly asshole. It works. It works. Evolve is louder. Yeah, again, you made it dumb. Tom, that's my issue. Okay. Thank you, Anthony. Sorry. I'm talking. I'm going to the sources, folks. I'm going to the sources. What's up? Evolve is louder. Got that one. Let's go. Let's go. And hopefully I sound a little better now. I think I adjusted my levels enough. Don't adjust your shit when you're going solo, folks, or put your headphones on, which I refuse to. This had Ricochet look like a geek. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't love it. And I believe these two guys want to fight. I like the build. I like heel Ricochet. I like where Ricochet has ended up with this attitude. Then they break out scissors and start stabbing each other. It's dumb. It just doesn't work. What up, Denisha? How you doing? How you doing? He's going to take Nana from Swerve and then put Swerve back in the toy chest. Hopefully not the second part. But yeah, I would take Nana from Swerve. Stabbed him with scissors. Babyface just stabbed the heel with scissors. It's dumb. Rangers Capital tied 1. OV, few shots, no goals yet. Keep me posted. Hat not head. Sorry, my happens. Wrestling Rants. Tony never fails to find a way to mess up the segment. Shake my head. Those freaking scissors are beyond played out. You had a tag team that's their entire gimmick was scissoring. Scissor me, daddy. We all remember that, right? This whole what is the meaning behind the scissors? Was Ricochet's mom a seamstress? What is the meaning behind the scissors? Is he Uncle Joey? Is he cutting it out? What are we doing? What is the meaning of it? Why is it happening? This is not stupid. I would disagree. I agree with Tom, Mega. It's dumb. And you took a decent segment, Ricochet being a heel, Swerve shutting him up, getting frustrated, then you get a scissor fight. It's fucking dumb. Fucking dumb. So are they both heels? Usually a face won't bring a pair of scissors with the intention of to stab someone with them. Exactly. But here comes Will Ospreay, folks. Yuta looks like the dog from Looney Tunes. You got to move that hair out of the way. But up next, folks, we got an 8-man tag. Building up. We'll see how this goes, but I will put a poll up in the chat. You let me know how you feel about it. We'll go Team Will. Team Kyle. Kyle's not even in the match, is he? No, he's not. Team Bounty. Let's go. There you go, folks. Get your votes in. Let me know who you're taking here tonight. The show rolls on. We open with a contract signing. And this is where I said earlier, do the contract signing or do the tag team match. Those two guys who just stabbed each other are coming back out now. Like, very soon. They'll have a match. I'm not reading that shit anymore. 316. I'm so over it. It's ridiculous. Go to someone else's shit. I can't wait to see this match, said somebody. Why is Brody with Swerve? We don't know. There's no connection. KJ, what do you think about the women's tag team match tonight? Who goes over? I mean, in my head, Megan Bain and whatever she does should go over. You have this woman that comes in with an aura, she looks like a star. She looks ready to go. Fans are excited about Megan. The fact that she's even in this, to me, kind of holds her back. She should be booked strong. She should be chasing down Forget Mercedes Moné. Give me Megan Bayne all day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You got the chair. Yes, I do. Go get yours. Go get yours. Oh, great. Go get yours today. Wrestle votes like lies like shit. 317. I don't even give a fuck. Hopefully that woman match chairs banned. Hopefully they have a plan. Hopefully it's coordinated. Hopefully it makes sense. 1-1, end of the first. I like it. KJ is embarrassing the auto tune now. Over. Yeah, I don't even know what to tell you, folks. 1 second. I know what to do. All right, here we go. I'm going to sound a little echoey for a little bit, but whatever. Megan Bayne is better not lose. She shouldn't. I don't know that this does well for her, but we need her to do something. Who goes over? I'm legit laughing from now. That's jokes, but I don't know what to tell you, folks. I start singing songs. Any requests? No, embrace. Yeah, that's all I can do. That's all I can do. Sing some. Yeah, that's what it. Anyone got some requests? I'm in love with a stripper. All I do is win. Blame it on the alcohol. And what do you want? What can I do for y'all? It's your gut instinct. Always one step ahead. Mr. Steal Your Girl, good one, good shout. The part she ain't making them drinks. Now I almost want to put the auto tune back on. What the fuck? Da, 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 da. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see how this goes. See if the reset helped my situation at all. I don't know what the fuck's happening. But yeah, welcome to Wednesday Night Live, folks. All I do is win, win, win. Hello. That's not a T-Pain song, I don't think. No Willow scheduled to be here tonight. Yeah, just keep saying it. Let's go. We got AEW commentary from K-Pain. Yeah, I don't know why it's jumping so high. I'm too loud. I'm yelling at my shit tonight. Oh, that's hello. 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 As Mark Briscoe coming to the ring. Oh. It's fixed. I love it. Here we go. All you can do is ask. KJ, I think if Ospreay beats Fletcher on Sunday, I think Ospreay needs to beat Fletcher on Sunday and then move on. Get on with his life. Be elsewhere. I'm going to take your word for it. Again, I can't hear myself because I won't put the earphones on. But yeah, we'll see. Gabe hasn't officially signed with AEW. No, Gabe is not officially a member. I think he was on loan. So yeah, I don't know. We saw it with Elias. Elias does a vignette, and then yeah, I mean, it's a weird thing, and you run a risk. We saw what happened with Stephanie Vacour. You put her in the ring, she shows up, she shows out, she goes to WWE. It's a risky thing for him to do. And again, if you're gonna bring in Gabe Kidd, put him on Dynamite, put him on your flagship, make it a big deal. Are you going to evolve soon? Apparently. Booty work. OC is awful. The thing with OC and Briscoe on 0 Hour with versus MXM sounds awful. I mean, it's a weird thing because you go from OC being in 2 main events back to back to what we get now, like to him being on a pre-show. Like, I don't understand it. Like, I don't get the method to the madness. Like, there doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason or how we getting there. I don't understand. I truly don't understand. 8-man tag with 2 guys, Briscoe and OC, not involved in the feud. Yeah, again, I said this either feels rushed or lazy. I don't know which one it feels. Like, the bounty hunter is in a completely different faction, but I guess they needed somebody, so they threw him in there. They had that little friendly deal with Jericho last week. Maybe that was the difference. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Denisha. Am I going to evolve? No. Don't know where it is. At the end of the first period. Thank you, Mega. Will being all big body like Hobbs. LOL. Anyone else see that? He's trying, proud. Trying, putting a little flex on. So this match, I don't know. I will ask you guys this out there. How many of you are like, I can't wait for this match? 90% going Team Will. I'm going to go Team Bounty Hunter. Have them lose on the go home show and have Will win at the pay-per-view. Murder. Don's back on commentary. Stop teaming with Hobbs with everybody and let him go to the top alone. It would be nice, Frankie. I mean, poor Hobbs just gets thrown into things. He was a part of the Callis family. They forgot about him. Then he was going to, like, why hasn't he gone on a revenge tour? Why hasn't he got into interesting things? It just hasn't happened. This match feels busy. Yeah, I mean, it just took, we're 23 minutes into the show. We had a contract signing where 2 guys threw scissors at each other, essentially. And then we got a bunch of entrances and the ding ding at 23 minutes into the show. That's a quarter of your show. What have we done? Did they leave their wrestling ring in the dryer again? Not that I know of. Ask Buddy Matthews. What is Mark Davis wearing? Mark Davis is wearing whatever he had handy. Oh, he's got like boxing shorts on. They're all right. Mass tag teams is lazy and getting everyone TV time. And that's what it is. Like, instead of having angles or like, you could have done the contract signing without a tag team match. You know what I mean? But to me, it's simplistic booking. And maybe the sickos out there are simplistic. Maybe that's the issue, that the sickos don't really feel that, you know, they don't like complicated. They don't like complex. So they just, what the fuck are we doing? We need to get Gordon Ramsay to yell at TK saying your booking is weak. Show your fucking dick. What? I lost you at the end. Let's go, Tom. An old ECW video with Don Callis as Cyrus the Virus. Good old days. Holy shit. Congratulations, KJ, on the channel. I haven't been here in a while. Last time I was here, you guys had 1.3K. Congratulations on almost 7K. We are grinding, Dennis. We appreciate you coming back. And again, we just celebrated 3 years. We're heading towards 7K. We're going to hit 10K this year. So we're super pumped. We appreciate it. We love seeing these chats. Triple digits in the chat all the time. It's getting a little nervous. Nobody cared about Dynamite. Everyone's watching fucking Tubi tonight. What does sickos mean? I mean, Bruiser, that's an interesting kind of thing. Tony Khan books for the sickos. You can decide what that means. I don't know what his definition is. I know what the general public's definition of what these sickos are. What I think Tony Khan means to say is, I book the shows for me. I don't give a fuck about anybody else. I am Vincent Tony McMahon, and I will book anything I want that I think is good. But I got Cage. OC up and over. A la Flair. Cage eating a turnbuckle. Mark Davis needs to lose some weight. Nah, I never get to throw that one around, Mega. Cage looking more like a Wolverine. That's his thing now. I'm actually happy that he got rid of the Mohawk. How do you guys feel? Tony McCon. Tony McCon. This match feels very house showy. Yeah, exactly. I don't care about Dynamite, but I care about the channel, so I'm here. Well, MDB, that is beautiful, man. I appreciate those kind words. And again, the wrestling might suck. We never do. And I get it. For my money, you want to build up excitement for the pay-per-view. Having a bunch of random tag team matches isn't the best choice. But we'll see how the rest of the night goes. Again, we start every week hoping it's going to be good. To me, the first half of the first half, not great. As Lance Archer pancakes OC. Right? Having Ospreay buried in an 8-man tag match that Fletcher isn't even in? How does that help me get excited for Fletcher and Ospreay? I'd rather have Ospreay come out and cut a promo and Fletcher come out and tell him to go fuck himself. Right? Let's do something that matters. Great start to Evolve with a decent Evolve women's match. All right. Lance Archer takes the pin. Who else? Mark Davis takes the pin. Brian oversold the head kick. Better than underselling, I suppose. Tony Kwan, and I quote, I only book matches for the sickos because that's what I am, and that's what I want to see. That's it. Dennis, ding, nailed it. That's exactly the vibe he's getting. Because again, there are certain people out there that think everything he does is fucking golden, is fucking great. And I've watched it all week. And that's why I said we had to denounce the IWC. We became the WFU. We are leading the way for the WFU for that kind of idea of like this small pocket. It's like being into like fucking Dutch death metal. And that's the only thing that you listen to. And anything outside of Dutch death metal is garbage. No, well, there's more than that, right? Like, again, no offense to any Dutch death metal fans out there, but that's what it's like, is you're catering to this much of the audience. We have so much more out there. Brian something, I like it. Go get Jake, team him up. Brian Cage is growing his hair, makes him look actually a human being. I mean, again, there are times where Brian Cage has been okay. He's not my favorite guy, but you go back and watch Brian Cage in Lucha and you book him kind of like that, where he was just a guy that fucked people up. It's great. I missed the botch, Mega, but thank you. So basically, TK books matches only to entertain himself. That's it. It doesn't matter if the entire, if 95% of the wrestling fan base says that was bad, that was a bad choice. And you see it. If you go on Twitter right now, you will see it. If Bully Ray says something, he's an idiot. If Jim Cornette says something, he's an idiot. If, Bischoff, Russo might be. But you go through it. Whoever out there, Mark Henry, they've turned on Mark Henry. If you go on the record of being like, this is not good, this is why it's not good, you're told to die. You're told to shut up. You're told to go fuck yourself. You're told that your kids should die. You should be melted down to fucking, to rubble. Like, it is insane. But it's such a small pocket. And I guess not, but certain people out there don't realize they have become such a marginalized group. Like, they are tiny. There is less and less people defending this company at all costs. And more people have to realize, again, night and day comparison. We just had Elimination Chamber. Revolution, you're on deck. What do you got? What are you going to bring? As we come back from commercial, Callis leaves commentary. The manager always being on commentary to me is fucking dumb. Just saying. So every woman from Ring of Honor and New Japan continue to make appearances on AEW television except Athena. Make it make sense, KJ. I can't. This woman has been Ring of Honor world champion for how long? We've seen Billy Starks. We've seen so many people come out of Ring of Honor. We've seen Jericho as Ring of Honor champion consistently booked on Dynamite. What is the problem with it? Is there an issue with Athena in the locker room? Is there an issue with Athena and Tony? But you would think if Athena had an issue with Tony, she wouldn't be Ring of Honor champion. Why will they not use Athena on the main roster? Another reason why AEW is at the bottom of the barrel. Tubi is getting more views than this shit tonight. Shit. It could make a difference. I'm curious. A lot of people didn't get NXT last night. I think that is true. That is true, Paul. I wonder what that will impact the numbers. But good old Uncle Dave is going to try and spin it in some way, shape, or form. But Uncle Dave now deleting tweets because he knows for a fact. Oh, maybe I don't. Uncle Dave shooting himself in the foot over and over and over. So we'll see how that all spins out. Priest McIntyre beating Orange Cena down. Let's go. Orange Cassidy looking for a tag. The only guy on the apron is Hobbs. I would have done the hot tag to Ospreay, but that's just me. Down goes Archer. Mark Davis Hobbs in the ring. Ospreay and Fletcher haven't had a promo against each other, leading to their match. Just Ospreay having matches against Callis' Stooges. That's been the MO. That's kind of what they've done, not just with Ospreay, with others. So, as Archer stops Hobbs, Cage stops Hobbs. Oh, everybody had a stalemate. Everyone chanting meat. Meat, meat, meat. I feel your brother because I'm the same way. I do realize wrestling as a whole can't afford for AEW to go. I don't want it to go anywhere. I think that's part of my frustration. I'm not sure what MDB said, but again, I'm rooting for this company. I've been rooting for this company from day one. The fact that I get accused of being a hater at times blows my fucking mind, but I want this company to succeed. I show up every Wednesday with nothing but hope. AEW leaving the wrestling landscape is bad for wrestling. Jack Cartwheel on the first episode of Evolve in an 8-man showcase. There you go. 8-man showcase on Evolve. 8-man showcase here. Ospreay taking out Archer. You would think that OC had a title match coming up or a big match coming up. Hobbs has OC on his shoulders. Down he goes. NXT got $6.98 because some markets couldn't watch. Still, $6.98 is nothing to shake a stick at. And yeah, some markets, so we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to watch Evolve after this. Me too. I'm curious. Just type it in at Deadpool Party. What is that? Oh, I forgot Evolve is tonight. There you go. There you go. There you go. They're chanting Sean Stasiak. Yes. Meat. This is chaos. Hobbs getting dropped by a powerbomb by Davis. Bounty Hunter getting the tag or making the tag. It's simple. Athena is the smartest person in the whole company. She doesn't want to get any of the Dynamite Collision stank on her. I wonder when her contract is up. Because I really could see her doing something. Is Evolve pay-per-view or free on YouTube? No, it's on Tubi. Evolve, there you go. KJ Ramsey, 2TK, got that one. Keanu Carver versus Trill London. Trill London. That's definitely a porno name. Ospreay springing into a kick. Evolve is on Tubi in the US and on YouTube everywhere else. Thank you, MDB, for the clarification. Cheeky Nando's into a roll-up. 2. Whatever wrestling company you decide to follow is fine with me because wrestling is more popular now than ever has been. You can't go anywhere without someone talking about it. That's why I love wrestling. That's what I want. I was here during some of the tough times when wrestling was struggling. So I'm thrilled with the wrestling boom. Yes, I'll criticize the things that I don't like, but I want them to do well. I want wrestling to continue to explode. You know, to be able to say to somebody, I love wrestling. I love wrestling. Wrestling's everything. It doesn't feel so shameful anymore. Tope, and again, OC is the standout in this match. Not Ospreay. OC. I'll give it to them. You know the crowd's wild right now. I like this venue. Avalanche Exploder. Mark Briscoe in the ring. I forgot Mark Briscoe was in this match. AEW ratings for last week was 589. Yeah, that's not good. They've been, again, just this gradual downturn. I just want the people booking this shit and making this shit and producing this stuff to understand that the analytics are telling them they need to figure something out. Ooh. Suplex from Briscoe. Archer destroys Briscoe. Pointless match. It's just chaos. It's just fucking chaos. The crowd is yelling and cheering, I will admit, with Paul. But my God, it's chaos. Could this be Triple H revenge plot to have Evolve get more? It would be fucking hysterical. I'm waiting for the first, like, tribal AEW fan to talk about, oh, Dynamite beat Evolve. That'd be the new thing. Pointless match. Is Tony deliberately sabotaging Thunder Rosa's punishment? It feels like it, Deadpool. I don't know what to do. Thunder Rosa is a phenomenal lady, phenomenal wrestler. I don't know what the issue is. I can't quit on AEW. I love it too much. I'm with you, man. That's why we're here doing this every week. And Ospreay gets the pin. Chaos. I don't know. Now, Mark Davis choking out Ospreay. This had to be the plan all along. Then why didn't you get to it? Brian Cage, powerbomb. Lance Archer, chokeslam. So the baby faces are being decimated. Thursday nights has an open slot for a wrestling show, yet Tony wants to be toe-to-toe with Triple H. Bad move. Don't forget, we do have Impact, and Impact is getting more and more popular, and more of the conversation is transitioning to TNA versus AEW. Not AEW versus WWE. TNA is overtaking. TNA is getting lots of eyes. TNA has stars. They have guys like Joe Hendry, Masha's out there doing big things. We just saw Jordan Grace leave there to come to the WWE. The Rascals are fun to watch. The Hardys are your champion. TNA, I mean, but here comes Kyle Fletcher. Ospreay pins Keith again. Yeah, Bounty Hunter coming in and being just destroyed since he signed has not been great. It's got to be going bad for Thunder Rosa when she's cooking. Facts. This is the most nonsensical and delusional booking I've ever saw. I don't know. But now all the heels have decimated. So they just went through this 8-man tag where it was back and forth. But a couple moves, we just saw guys get up after tons of shit. But a choke slam, a power bomb, the baby faces are gone forever. And now Fletcher here to slap the shit. And nobody, no bell, no referee, no security. If I was booking this, what I would have done is I would have had Kyle Fletcher come out, distract Ospreay, have Ospreay's mind elsewhere, have the baby faces take a loss, and then you move on. But now Kyle Fletcher's giving Mark shit. So what are we going to have, a turn? The fuck are we doing this for tonight? By the way, Kyle Fletcher's definitely been in the gym. Definitely been in the gym. Kyle Orton. Kyle Fletcher's got a ton of talent. I hate to be mad at him. But now they're making Mark. Mark's reluctant, even though Mark just joined. Like, why is this happening? Why is this happening tonight? And Ospreay, who's been waiting for 11 minutes, gets a chair to the back. What's up, AJ? Hobbs booked for Robitussin and shit. I don't know what that means. You sold out is being chanted. Kyle's young. He hasn't quite come into a personality. If he had a better manager, it would help him. But this just goes forever, guys. We have literally killed almost 45 minutes of the show. And it's still going. And Mark Davis in the tunnel conflicted. Why? You just turned a month ago. Remember, you came back and you helped Ospreay, and then you came back again and then turned on Ospreay. Now you're there conflicted. What are you, the fucking Big Show? What is this? Why? We are days away from Revolution. The match is Ospreay Fletcher. Who gives a fuck about Mark Davis and his feelings? Anybody? Yeah, they could have just DQ'd the match, run the same angle, kill less time. But like I said, we're almost 45 minutes into this show. It's not good. The only Mark Davis I know owns my Raiders. There you go. There you go. Non-AW hot take. CM Punk will join heel Cena and The Rock because he's always saying he's here to make money and he still has a favor in his back pocket. That is a hot take, Deadpool. I don't agree with it. I think that at some point, Punk is going to get to interact with Cena and The Rock. And I that's what I'm holding out for. So now we are going back. We're getting the Kenny Omega Takeshita package as Kenny will take on his little young boy. I didn't say it. This is similar to Sammy and Roman. What is Keyshawn? If you're talking about Mark Davis right now, that is an insane comparable. What up, what up, what up? Yeah, fuck your feelings. I don't give a shit. Why are you conflicted? What are you, like, again, every week you change your mind? I don't care about Mark. Nobody does. Nobody does. Mark was better off in a tag team, but Fletcher outgrew him. Dynamite is still more confusing than a Stanley Kubrick film, right? Right? TK on the allegedly, Vance. Welcome back, by the way, sir. So Davis turned heel for no reason, and now he's conflicted. Yeah. So you are trying to make the Callis family this solid stable of big, strong wrestlers and Fletcher. And you just can't. Like, they're in and out. They change. There is a decent stable here. If Callis would get off commentary and actually fucking manage a match. So you're saying the hopium is dead. I'm saying they're draining the hopium completely out of the building as fast as possible. Cena said he wanted at least another match with Cena. So I think that is where we are heading eventually. Yeah, I think you meant Punk. But yeah, 100%. I think Cena Punk, man. Imagine world champion Cena versus CM Punk, SummerSlam, or Backlash, or Survivor Series. I think it works for me. AEW is for Tony Khan's enjoyment. The fans are just along for the ride. And I'm okay with that, Michael. If you're a billionaire or the son of a billionaire and you want to start a wrestling company and do whatever you want, fine. But don't act like you're competing with the WWE. Don't act like you're doing big things. Don't act like you are. I just want the fans to be happy. Well, the fans are all cheering for Harley Cameron. You buried her. We were all cheering for Hobbs once upon a time. He's gone. We love Thunder Rosa. Nobody gives a fuck. Wardlow used to be the big deal. Poof, gone. We loved Punk. You let him go. The things that we don't like, you put in the main event, like Moxley. This is again, if you're going to do it, just do it. Just stop acting like you're not doing it. Are you looking forward to Kenny and Takeshita? Yes. This is the catch of this, all of the bitching I'm doing, the ranting and the raving and the complaining coming out of my mouth. This is the catch. This is the caveat. Come Sunday, we're going to get good matches. No thanks to Tony Khan. Kenny Takeshita should be a hell of a fucking match. Kenny, if he's the Kenny that we got against Gabe Kidd, and Takeshita's a rising star. Takeshita's a guy that could go to any wrestling company and be an impact player. I wish Takeshita would have moved up the roster, like as far as he's kind of been in the same place for 2 years now. I kind of want to see Takeshita challenge a champion at some point, not a mid-card title. And I mean, Kenny's Kenny. Kenny shows up when you need Kenny too. But this match should be really good. Takeshita is another wrestler that should be solo. He didn't need a faction. The faction does kind of hold him back, right? Because he gets stuck in all this faction-related stuff. What Grubert Filmer confusing? That's fighting words. They're all a little confusing, aren't they, Unbroken? I mean, on purpose? I mean, maybe confusing is the wrong word, but CM Punk versus Cena, book it. I could see it. World champion Cena versus Punk is like the summer of Punk all over again, and I need that. Yeah, man, let's go. And that's what I mean. I mean, I know the fans out there want to like champion their cause, but you're up against that monster. Just do you. Do you, boo-boo. Stay in your lane. We're good. It makes no sense. We are officially we're just shy of 50 minutes into Dynamite. It's gone fast, but my God, has it gone nowhere. Tony just wants a New Japan West. Yeah, I guess. I kind of, sort of, a little bit. TK doesn't like... We'll leave that alone. 45 minutes in and the show is going downhill. The show never went uphill, though. Like, that's the interesting part. Like, again, you're just making bad decisions. And if I was Tony, I actually would have opened the show with the 8-man tag, but made it like 5 minutes at most. Like a real fast 5-minute 8-man tag. And then you get to your angle. You have Fletcher fuck Ospreay. Ospreay's group takes the loss. Not Ospreay, maybe a Mark Briscoe, because they love pinning Mark Briscoe in this company. And then you can build from there. But here come the Death Riders. I don't know what's next. Is this going to be Yuta? Yuta best. Yuta best. Wheeler Yuta is outside. The arena's so small, he's got to come in from outside. Looking like the skinny brother of the Geico caveman. Looks like he needs a shower. Quick. Stat. Who wins? All right, folks, I'm going to throw a poll up in the chat. I will remind everybody we are here tomorrow, 8 p.m., for our predictions and previews for AEW Revolution. We will be here for SmackDown on Friday. Cannot wait. It's going to be a fun one. And then we head into Saturday Collision, Sunday Revolution, and then another week of wrestling upon us. We are just finalizing our schedule for the rest of March and April. It is packed. If you like wrestling and you want to hang out with some guys that love it too, this is the place to do it. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, as we are getting a replay of Willow concertoing and big badass Moxley biting his nails. Still, all week I had laughed about that. All week I had laughed about that. Moxley. What? I thought you're the Bowden Crusher. Could be Matt. Yeah, 100%. Perazo and Taya, buried. Deeb, never used. Deeb's going to be at MLP coming up. So that will be exciting. I'm a big fan of Serena Deeb. They should bring her back. Put her with Punk again. I was always disappointed that when Punk was in AEW, there wasn't like a scene where they walked by each other and Punk like looked at Deeb and said, "Nice hair." I always wanted that moment. I don't know why. I have loved the first 45 minutes. Richard, all the power to you, my guy. I'm struggling. I do enjoy Takeshita. Wait. Are you being funny, pal? Like, are you saying you like the guy or do you like the act? I'm still enjoying it. I love all things wrestling, but if it isn't coherent, how can you expect anybody to enjoy it? Um, yeah, I mean, again, I think we've talked about it a lot, and I think that, like, imagine, like, I mean, I think some people out there, you've heard some of the analogies, like the Jim Cornette analogy about the little guy and the big guy on the side of the road, and you want to see the little guy come back on the big guy, but the big guy's whooping his ass. But if imagine you had neighbors that every day they got in a fight on the lawn. The first couple fights, you're like, holy fuck, this is crazy. Go get them. But by the third and fourth time, now they're just getting annoying. Now they're just beating each other up for the sake of beating each other up. Like, you got to understand, like, the matches are good. I'm good with it, but make it make sense. Don't insult my intelligence. And part of me wonders if, because Tony being Tony and a billionaire and growing up the way he grew up, does he just not connect? Like, Tony Khan is older than me. I look like I'm 12 years older than him, but Tony Khan is older than me, and I feel like he acts 30 years younger than me. MJF doesn't have the pop he used to. Nobody does. Somebody online today, actually, who was it? I saw somebody posting about the idea that, you know, you look at WWE stars that have gone to AEW, and it just, the shine is gone. The pop is gone. The excitement is gone in a lot of ways. Perazo and Taya buried and Deeb never used. I got that one. Tony reminds me of that NWA owner that had he had more than one. And I mean, you're talking about our buddy Billy Corgan, but Billy kind of lost his way. Like, when Billy first got the NWA, said all the right things. We're going to bring it back. They brought in power. I love, like, the old 80s vibe to it. This channel, if you go through our archives, covered NWA. I always preached, do not miss the Crockett Cup. It was one of my favorite things on the wrestling calendar. Big NWA fan. And then it just got weird. We had gimps running around, and then we had, you know, booger sugar on tables, and the storylines got convoluted. You had Tyrus as champion for way too long. And here we are. NWA isn't what it should have been. Bump on. AEW should have a young NBA. I don't even know what to make of that. Unbroken. Let's go down here. Wrestling Rants. This is that shit I'm talking about. Why the fuck does Tony love beating up his best talents every week? Omega, Ospreay, Tony Storm. Because somewhere along the line, I think Tony watched too much, like he's very got like a simplistic view of the past of, if you want the fans to boo, you beat the shit out of the babyface. But the babyfaces are always getting their ass whooped. There is other ways to get heat. There's other ways to get where you're going. WWE is a box of Captain Crunch berry, while AEW is a boring, bland flake. No, Dennis, I'm going to contradict you a little bit. I mean, yeah, maybe Captain Crunch berry is accurate. AEW is not like a like, what's like a chocolatey or a sweet fucking cereal that isn't as good as it, like, you think it's going to be good, but it's not that good, but it's full of fucking sugar. That is AEW for you. Like, right now, like, we're an hour into the show. I'm not bored. I didn't, like, there's action happening, but it's fucking chaos. You know what I mean? It was Al Snow. What does everybody want? What was the question? Cope is dope. Let's go. What do you think of the smaller setup tonight? I like it a lot. Again, the smaller venues are really good vibe, really good energy. I like the smaller venues. I think the good feel, and the crowd sounds loud. I think it was Paul in the chat that pointed out, like, as much as I said that 8-man tag was all over the place, the crowd was very into it. The venue looks like a high school auditorium. Yeah, as we go to picture in picture, folks. Cope for the win. It was great. That was funny. I can't remember. Yuta looking like Cousin It. Mm-hmm. KJ, long time. Now that Cena is a heel, do you think it should be poetic for him to lose via submission or give up, since the whole thing was never give up? Yeah. I mean, now that opens, like, it does open to it, right? That he is the type of guy that would give up, or even, like, throw in the towel per se, like run away from a fight. Like everything changes now. Everything you thought you knew about Cena is out the window. It's a whole new ballpark. He can do all the things. Tony will never give up on Yuta for some reason. Again, I think Tony books with his heart, not his brain, maybe. But Yuta, Garcia, OC, it's just this collection of small guys. It's a collection of guys that, I mean, I want 90% of the wrestlers I cheer for that if I met them in person, they'd be bigger than me. They would intimidate me in some way, shape, or form. Look at John Cena as a big dude, right? But if I, the type of guy, like you look at Oba Femi, we got Moose about to have a match. Don't want to run into either one of those guys in an alley. But if I bumped into the Young Bucks in an alley, I'm okay. I'll be okay. You know, that's my issue. Like, they got to look like Kyle Fletcher hitting that gym hard. He got the 12-pack. He looks like he can do some shit. Welcome back, JV. Thank you. Wow, that venue got that one. Deeb got fired from WWE for getting caught on social media being drunk while being part of the session. What she got fired and deflated the rush the group had, so I don't think Punk likes her. That could be true. That, I mean, again, I know that he might not. Maybe bygones are bygones. What do you think about the smaller setup? I said I liked it. Dope is dope. We got that one. It was Al Snow. I don't know what that's an answer to. To be fair, anyone from Champaign-Urbana, Illinois, Champaign-Urbana, did I say that even close to correct? Is kind of a different breed. Tony Khan is no exception. Is that where Tony's from? That sounds like, is that an actual place? I gotta Google that shit. Is that actually a place? Champaign-Urbana? Fucking hell. Tony is older. Damn, hitting them. Yeah. WWE is a box. I got that one. Yes. Yuta looking like Liu Kang's homeless cousin, Craig Gang. Let's go. I got 130 people with me right now. We are in picture. I will remind everyone out there again, we are back tomorrow. Don't miss out. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you haven't hit like on the stream yet, please do so, as I'm at shy of triple digits. So if you haven't hit like yet, make sure you do that. There's 130 people here, so I should have 130 likes on this channel. But Cope 73, Yuta 7, and nobody gets 20%. So let's go. But that is how the voting worked. Big favorite, but I'm kind of leaning nobody. I feel like this match gets, or does he concerto another guy? Tony Khan still has an puberty. Facts. Is it bad to say that I think they're having Edge wrestle too much? Nope, not bad. And you might be accurate. Again, I think especially when you're with Edge, and I think, Edge had that opportunity with the WWE to kind of go to a smaller schedule. Certain people need that, right? You need the space, you need the recovery, but beyond that, you want them to feel special when you see them. Copeland beating up Yuta tonight. Is anybody sitting on the edge of their seat right now? Hobo Bruce Lee, love it. Oreos, yeah, there you go. Let me guess, they're forcing another Davis turn because they're going to put him and Ospreay in the tag. No, they better not put. I'll say this. I say this every Wednesday, Richard. Will Ospreay should be the face of this company. He is the heart and soul of this company. He is your biggest star. The fans love him. If you just booked him like an absolute fucking star, he could bring in more people. People will buy tickets to see Will Ospreay do stuff. The guy had 45 bangers in 2024? And good wrestling matches too. Ching. Kick cereal, for example. Yeah, kind of like that, right? Puck drop soon. Leafs versus Golden Knights. So yeah, they're on the West Coast. Go Leafs, go. Number 1 in their division. AEW is like Oreo cereal. You think it's going to be great, but it tastes awful. Yeah, kind of, right? But again, you eat it and you're full of sugar and you're hyper and you get all the effects of okay, maybe that wasn't so bad. It didn't taste great. It didn't make a lot of sense, but I'm all amped up. Let's go. At least with the smaller crowds, they can fight in them as much. They can't. Well, and I mean, part of that, Jose, though, is when they do go into the crowd, you have that now. There's crowd. Like, you don't have to just, you can just be free with the kind of view. Cope for the win. He should. What's W? The Max Caster character. It's just foolish. Well, the Max Caster character was trying to do something, and I felt like maybe it could go somewhere, and then it just stopped. I don't know what happened. Oh, wow. Psycho knee. Claymore, call it what you will. Yuta drills. Now, here's my question for you fans. Let's go. If Adam Copeland can barely beat Wheeler Yuta on Wednesday, shouldn't Jon Moxley dust Adam Copeland on Sunday? I got John Cena winning at WrestleMania 41. I am torn. I haven't decided yet, Byron. I have Jey Uso winning for sure. So I think I'm hesitating because will they do both? Are they bold enough and brave enough to do both? I'm convinced that Jey is going to win. But I'm also convinced that Cena could win. So I'm stuck. I got a few weeks to think about it before our prediction show. But yeah, I mean, give them that 17. Do you do it at Mania? AEW not boring. The fans also believe not boring. They are cheering. Yeah, I don't think boring is the issue. I think there's things I'm disinterested in, but boring is not a fair, accurate, an accurate. Some of the segments, some of the people get boring. This match is going long, and I've disconnected from it. I'm rather talk to you guys right now. Oh, big spear. There we go. But boring, it's like I said, it's sometimes it's like a car wreck. It's never boring. Like I'm never like, I wouldn't say never. It's not often boring. Jungle Boy is somewhere else. We don't know what happened to Jungle Boy after all his love and push. Osprey versus Fletcher, steel cage should be amazing. Omega versus Takeshita, Cope versus Moxley. Out of the three you just said, Christopher, I honestly, truly don't really care about Cope and Moxley. I don't. And I think that Cope beats Moxley, you kill Moxley. The Death Riders are done if Cope wins at Revolution. It's done. It's dead. All these vignettes, all this driving around the desert, all of this shit you've done with Moxley for months dies if Cope beats him. And if Cope beats him and Cage cashes in, we're fucked. Edge shakes Yuta's hand and says, "This is what respect feels like." And walks out. AEW uses Fruity Pebbles with Dr. Pepper instead of milk. Facts. I like that. Booberry, Sean Reed, he got stuck in his van. Will Cena end his career as a heel? Hard to accept. Cherokee George, I honestly say the answer to that is no. I think you have, the wrestling's a funny world, right? Cena can go all the way till September as a heel. All right, August, September, October. And it takes one person. It takes a Rock to, he's sick of the Rock shit. I'm going to go back to babyface. He can go out as a babyface still. Randy Orton shows up. Oh, wait. Moxley rolls in. What is this? Moxley's having a conniption fit. You spin me right round, baby, right round. So now we just we just teased, we just threatened like this whole Mark Davis dissension. The very next segment or the very next thing, now Yuta is getting slapped around by Mox. Oh, Yuta walking out. I think the Death Riders are dying. Nice. Good to see you, Stoner Jesus. Chair, welcome back. I feel like it's been a minute. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Cope wins. Yeah, Moxley waited for Cope to leave. And now he's chasing Yuta. I think. This is fucking funky. What a weird hour of wrestling here tonight. I've heard that Cena is faking being a heel. No real proof, though. What? You just keep walking. Wait, what is this? What was the point of that? What is this? So John Moxley is all alone. Does it have a string? What are we talking about? Spear. It's too strong. In the year 1998, I was watching as a teenager, seeing a guy with long hair jump out of the crowd. His name was Edge. Years later, I did not think would change his name to Cope. Yeah, Paul, I'm with you, buddy. I really am. Okay. So the Death Riders, he's all alone. What is Moxley gonna do? I stream on Max. He's the grocery store bag cereal. Welcome. I got you. May the blunt be with you, sir. Sean Reed, good to see you. Alex, good to see you. Frankie, in case I hadn't said hello. I don't watch AEW. I watch, there you go, Wrestling for Life. Let's go. We appreciate it, Stoner Jesus. Smoke or drink something to get the edge off Yuta. One to cope with it. Deadpool, well played. I don't know that. I don't know what's happening. I don't get what he's talking about. I did say it right. Okay, good. That's awesome. I can't believe that's the name of a place of a name of a place. Then again, I come from a country that has a city called Dildo. So hey, Tony sees himself in the small guy. Yeah, I think so, Mr. Noob. I think that's why he books him like that, right? Like it's his, he's living vicariously. The Outrunners taking on the Hurt Syndicate at Revolution. I'm actually pretty pumped about this, other than the fact that the Outrunners aren't going to win. Bum, 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 bum. All right, we got to catch up. I just realized a reoccurring theme with Yuta. Apparently, he loves being shit on. Trent, the best friend, Statlander shit on him, and now Moxley. Yeah, some people are into that. Some people like a good whooping. So, hey, brother Fluff Salisbury. Been a minute. As a lifelong Red Sox fan, Cena became a heel to me when he wore the Babe Ruth Yankees jersey at WrestleMania about 5 years ago. Facts. There you go. I just watched a documentary about the Red Sox winning the World Series in 2003, 4. So yeah, there you go. But we are getting a look. I mean, this is the thing with the Outrunners now is this is so good. And the old 80s vibe. I wish they would put the belts on these guys and revamp the AEW tag team division that's all but dead. Yeah, Mox rambles, and it doesn't make any sense. We are now an hour and 10 minutes into this shindig, and my God. Oh, so Max is still outside waiting for Hangman. I was arguing with a guy on the other chat about the 8-man tag. On other chat, how dare you? No, I'm just kidding. 8-man tag, and it made no sense. And he was like, the crowd liked it. He's right, though. The crowd did like it. I mean, again, that's kind of the analogy I gave you before about the neighbors fighting on the lawn, right? Oh, here comes the Prius with horns. You can't put horns on a fucking Prius. Hangman coming in hot. Where did MJF go? Why did we clip to inside? MJF was outside. Cope pulled up. And then we go to the Lucha from Detroit. Why did we clip away? Oh, here comes Paige looking for MJF. Oh, shit. All right. This is no Seth Punk. That's not MJF. It is MJF. I wasn't sure. AEW Simps don't. Yeah. Again, it's not wrong. Like, I'm not like that 8-man match was chaotic and crazy. You can only do that so long. People will tune it out because we've seen it. Without purpose, without meaning, without selling, without psychology behind any of it, it just becomes flips and tricks. So he's not wrong, but he's also not right. Oh, MJF selling the leg. Pineapple, let's go. Another flat ending. MJF goes low. Edge wrestling more than Punk and Roman and Cody combined. Let's go. I do not care about Yuta. Nobody does. But MJF taking out Hangman. I love it. MJF did nothing wrong is the new t-shirt, folks. Outrunners and Syndicate single-handedly saving AEW. I didn't think that Bobby Lashley would come in and be a tag champion, but he is. I can accept that. It is what it is. I want them to build up this tag team division. When they first started AEW, one of their claims to fame was the best tag team wrestling in the world. And we used to get 2-3 matches every Dynamite, tag team division. And it fell off. It absolutely fell off. I love the promo. What promo? Finally, some fun video packages. Yes, that was amazing. Somebody's put on. Oh, Hangman again. Send out some security. Again, we've seen nothing but beatdowns tonight. It's simplistic booking. And yes, the fans can cheer. All 1,800 of them in the building can cheer and get excited. But every build is the same thing. Ospreay got his ass whooped. I mean, other than Mox and Copeland, that was just a walk-off. And it has the announcers hyped this. This is the go-home show for Revolution. Yeah. This cowboy burns things. Burn his truck. More toast! Are they going to set the Prius on fire? AEW now in a bingo hall. Yeah, it's coming soon. The fans are drunk. That's also true. MJF has lighter fluid. Why? MJF did nothing wrong shirt. He should have worn that during the Cole feud. Facts. Brother Fluff, what do you got for me? He just did twin magic with someone who looked nothing like him. Right? Okay. Thought I was losing my mind. I thought they weren't supposed to touch each other. That's actually a good point, Paul. Now look, mauled by security. Details. Little things matter. It's like my buddy Reacher says, details matter. Everybody is carrying MJ off right now. The urban cowboy. I mean, again, you can't be badass when you're driving a Prius pickup. I'm sorry, you can't be. You can't. The fans are drunk. Got that one. I would prefer in another promo instead of a brawl. The brawls, you get numb to the brawl, right? We now have 45 minutes left of the show. I mean, it's gone fast. But everything's the same. You guys have a match at the pay-per-view? Go have a fight. You guys have a match at the pay-per-view? Go have a fight. You guys have a match at the pay-per-view? Go have a fight. No ability to actually build proper. What's up, Byron? Hannah, WWE. Imagine TK and in a TK did nothing wrong shirt. That's a great idea, actually. Makes sense. They haven't sent someone on fire in a while. Fuck. Tony Khan and his wrestlers fucking burn more than I do. Always fucking blazing around here. KO, you're stealing my gig, Maxwell. Right? Good grief. That's a good point, actually. The fuck? But ladies and gentlemen, we are on a commercial break. We are rolling. I got about almost 130 with me right now. I'd love to see it get to 150. Be a friend, tell a friend. 45 minutes left and no Tony Storm. No Tony Storm yet. We still got more on the way. Let me look through. We have the women's tag match, which only the women's match every week comes between 9 and 9:30 with a couple exceptions. We had this match. Oh, no, we haven't had this match yet. Swerve Okada. Ricochet Okada. Swerve Brody hasn't happened. We got that one. All right, so maybe we are done with. We got that. All right, so we're almost there. There's not much more books, so there are going to be more segments. But ladies and gentlemen, real quick, let's have a word from our sponsors. There you go. There you go. Go get your Wrestling for Life merch today. Don't forget, we just launched the WFU merch as well. We got more coming your way in that as for everyone out there. If you want to be a proud member of the WFU, make sure you get your merch today. Also, remember, if you go to a wrestling show, a live show, and you bring a sign with our logo on it, we will send you a t-shirt to say thank you. But you got to prove it. You got to prove it. You can't just say you did it. There we go. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, ready to go. But what have I missed? This chat is on fire, as always. We appreciate it. Don't forget, we are back tomorrow for the preview and prediction show. You tried to burn them. Yeah, because that's what we do. Fuck it. Set them on fire. Security actually stopping something. So, again, consistency is king in wrestling. And consistency is king in anything. You got to be consistent. You got to make it make sense. You don't need security to stop what is happening. You need security around the ring. You need moments where it adds. I mean, actually, I heard a podcaster out there talking about The Rock and Cena, and they said the idea that, you know, if security had come out and The Rock was kind of keeping them back, or Travis Scott was fucking with them, it might have added a little more pop to that moment. Not that it needed it, but having things like the bell ringing, having things like referees or security or backstage hands come out and get involved, make it feel real. Like this constant, you're just allowed to whoop the fuck out of each other. Ash? Okay, we got the Queen of the Ring dude here. First time I've ever seen security adequately do a job. Yeah, they literally carried the man out. It's a good thing that they have a good crowd, or that would have been awkward. I will say this crowd is into everything. Tony Storm! There you go. Ask and you shall receive, folks. Has Paige become a hairdresser with a driving a Prius? No, he's badass because he stuck horns on them. He looks like he's driving a douche with horns. Could use some Danhausen. Do they think Moxley bleeds versus Copeland? Do I think it? Yeah. TK is like Andy from Toy Story, where he tells all his wrestlers, I don't want to play with you anymore. He doesn't tell them. He just puts them away. They don't know. Tony Storm's too good. Too good. I like the image. of them carrying MJF out of the ring was bad. Just I would agree with that. I like the fact that security came in and they all carried him away and he's wiggling. I do. But here comes Stylander. Chris Stylander. Woman in the death slot again every week. Every week, with exception. There are exceptions. But the rule of thumb for Tony Khan, and the fact that anybody who's like a tribal AEW fan, if you are a diehard AEW fan and you believe that AEW is the only good wrestling out there, you are not allowed to criticize anybody's women's division. Not the WWEs, not TNAs, not GCWs. If you are an AEW fan, diehard fan, and this is the only wrestling that you think's good, you are not allowed to talk shit about anybody's women's division, because AEW gives us one women's match a week between 9 and 9:30, generally for about 8 minutes. Right? Now watch this. Megan Bain's going to come out and look like an absolute fucking star. I get that unknown. I just I think the Prius. I don't know if that's I'll have to ask. What is a Hollywood ends match between Tony? I just think it means it's their last match. I don't really know, Damien, what the rules are. Courtney said the same thing. There you go. And again, it's not wrong. I do. And I mean, you think back to like even like the NWO days and that when they were just like running amok, there were people running around, and you had a guy like Scott Hall was really good at playing King of the Mountain with the referees. He really did a good job of just keeping them at bay. But Megan Bain with all the fucking aura here tonight. A match presenting a woman match without Tony and Camille baffles me. You need to hype. They are in the movie. It is crazy that this movie situation is happening. The rumors out there that Camille is gone. Like Camille walked out. Like whatever she did. Now I can't confirm that, and I'm not Dave Meltzer who pretends to have sources. I know for a fact. I don't know for a fact. But the rumor is Camille got out of her contract with AEW. And if that's true, I would expect to see her elsewhere soon. I just don't know or understand. Like, you have this very big opportunity here to promote something, and you're going to have wrestlers like Tony Storm and Camille seen around the world. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Queen of the Ring, director, yes. Rosa on screen, yes. Oh, yeah, I'll put a poll up real quick. I was late to the trigger, folks. Sorry. Distracted talking to y'all. But who's going to win this one? Who wins? Who wins? Who wins? Oh, I typed Camille into the box. Rosa stat. All right, there you go. Polls up a little bit late, but I'll accept it. Movie also stars Camille, and she's nowhere to be found. Well, again, the rumor is Camille has got out of her contract, that she is no longer with TNA or AEW. I don't know for certain if that is true, but apparently that is the case. That she was very unhappy with her booking. It was not going well. They completely dropped the ball with Camille. You had an opportunity. She worked great. All you had to do, all Tony Khan had to do was go and sit down and watch the Shawn Michaels Diesel years and mimic it. I'm his bodyguard. You can't get near him because of me. I protect him. I protect him. I protect him. I protect him. I'm sick of his shit. I beat him up. I want the belt. That's all you had to do with Camille. Watch that storyline play out. Mimic it. Money. Nope. 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 Monet gets wins without the help of the big lady standing outside of the ring. It makes no fucking sense. No Monet or Moo Moo. I guarantee we'll get Monet or Moo Moo before we leave the end of the show tonight. But to me, one of the biggest embarrassments in all of wrestling right now. And if you are one of those people that believe that AEW is the only good wrestling on the planet, I am sorry. If you are an absolute true fan of AEW, like some of us are, you should be very disappointed that Moo Moo and Monet is a match at Revolution. How the fuck am I going to care? Wow, we got a tope, but it looked ugly. I hope Statlander's okay. Or no, Bane threw her. Was it a tope? It was a tope, right? Whoa, Bane throws forward. Bane throws forward. Bane's a star, man. Bane is an absolute star. But you should be mad as AEW fans out there. Is there anybody in this chat right now? 122 people. Is there anybody that is literally, I can't wait for this match? Seriously, I know some of you guys want to be smart asses. Anybody out there that's like, Moo Moo Monet, that's what we needed. You have Thunder Rosa. You have, fuck, Penelope Ford versus Monet is a better choice. But you have all this opportunity and all this talent. Deonna Purrazzo, Deeb, Taya, Bane, Thunder, and we're going to get Moo Moo? Moo Moo's not signed to your contract company, Tony. How does Moo Moo getting a title shot at one of your biggest pay-per-views help the company? I'll wait for the answer. And I'm right there with MDB. We want Harley. Hashtag we want Harley. We want Harley. Harley deserves better. Harley got buried. It's crazy because I'll see fans, they'll watch a match on another company, and you'll see a Naomi take a loss. Oh my God, they buried Naomi. They buried Naomi. Then a couple weeks later, Naomi's got the tag title, or Naomi's in an angle with Jay. Like, they buried her. I can't believe it. Harley's on fire. Everybody loves Harley. Everybody wants Harley. There's Harley. Use Harley. Book Harley. Moo Moo. In comes Moo Moo. Fuck Harley. What have we done? It's okay. I'll wait. Anybody got an answer? I get Camila has been booked horribly, but at the end of the day, she signed a contract. If she doesn't like it and walks away, it's unprofessional. Yes and no, because the company and the athlete have their end of the deal to uphold. So yes, you're technically right. If the company is doing their job and you're just unhappy with it, fine. But if the company is not living up to its end of the deal, and if you go to that company and say, I'm not happy, and they find a way to break that deal, then to me, it's professional. Does that make sense, Tom? I agree. Like, I mean, some people, think about it, some people would just walk out on a company. Even on a day when you have a match that night and you're supposed to be defending your belts that night, you'll just walk out on a company. That is unprofessional. But again, if Camille goes to her boss and says, this sucks, what are you doing? What are you going to do? Then that to me, that's just part of the negotiation, right? Like, it's like when you take a job, your company that you work for is required to do the following things. You as the employee are there to hold up your end of the bargain. But if they aren't keeping up with their safety or their bonuses or whatever it is, if they're not keeping up their end of the deal, you have every right as an employee to be pissed off. Isaac, welcome. Hey, KJ White and Big Nick. I'm going to somewhere tomorrow afternoon after school. I'm going to somewhere tomorrow after. Okay, good luck. I hope somewhere's a fun somewhere. The AEW cameraman suck. Harley should have beat Sasha. No, Kenny. Incorrect. And I'm just teasing a little bit, but for my money, Harley should have lost. Got really close. Give us a bunch of false finishes, and Harley loses at Grand Slam. It was her first chance. But then then Harley shows up on Dynamite and says, I want a shot. I want a rematch. I can do this. And you get everyone behind it, right? Like, you think of the early days of a guy like Cena, or the early days of, like, the man, Becky Lynch, as she was building her fame. It was this, like, I can do it. I can overcome. I got my face smashed, but I'm still going to go to WrestleMania. I'm still going to get my belt. I'm not giving up. That's what Harley should have done. She loses and then sells us on why she should get a rematch. And Sasha says, no. And then a bunch of things happen. Maybe Sasha jumps her. Then the management comes in and says, because Sasha did that, we're going to book the match. We're going to give Harley a chance. Or Harley's got to beat Camille to get a match. Well, if Camille was around. Or Harley's got to do so-and-so if you want this match at Revolution. And the fans are behind it. The fans are rooting for her. The fans are excited. The fans are hopeful. Could she do it? Let's go, Harley. Let's go, Harley. And then she does it. Holy shit. She's going to get the match. She's going to get the match. Is she going to win the match? She might win the match. Let's see if she wins the match. And then you get her into Revolution. You have a bunch of false finishes. You have a bunch of moments. You have a couple moments where Sasha cheats. Oh, no. Oh, no. But then Harley pulls it off. And the crowd goes nuts. The fans at home go nuts. And you've just put somebody over. You've just created content. You've just created clickable content. You've built to something. It sounds simple when I break it down like this, because it actually is kind of that simple. The problem is, she said all that stuff about, I really want to be a good wrestler. And instead of getting her comeback, Moo is going to be at Revolution. Why? Why is Moo on the card at Revolution when all these women that you employ aren't getting that opportunity? You guys let me know. But Moo Monet is hell no. Tope, not Tope. What? Tope. Justice for Harley. As Rosa laying out Penelope. Ford Bain win. I never even took the poll down. 54. So an absolute split on this one, guys. My shiny self. After seeing Kyle Fletcher's abs, I mean, the minute I get off stream, I'm going to do 3.5 crunches just to try. TK hates rematches KJ. Yeah, TK hates a lot of things that aren't helping his company grow. Moo is from Japan, damn it. That's why. Oh, my bad. My bad, Corey. Right. I forgot. Shine bright like a diamond. Camille stuck in Guantanamo Bay with a whole lot of other people as Bane pops Thunder. And it's over. Megan Bane, big win. This lady's a fucking star, guys. This lady is a fucking star. Is she on a match? Does she have a match at Revolution? Let me look. Let me look at my list. Is Megan Bane booked to be at Revolution? Let me see. No Megan Bane. No Megan Bane. But we got Moo. We fucking got Moo. Did Statlander really get hurt? Has anyone seen Statlander? Is she up yet? I feel like Thunder Rosa had that whole match. Was Stat here? Is Stat okay? They should team Moo up with Monet and play the old school. That's too funny. That's nice, but TK hates rematches. Why, though? Why would you hate rematches? Like, you realize in sports, we get seven game series, best part of sports. In UFC and boxing, it's, it's this guy versus this guy, part 2, part 3, the rubber match. That's how you build rivalry. And I told you we'd get Sasha. And the crowd boos. I said it. Harley and Sasha should have taken the Jay and Gunther route. Yeah, facts, Rance. Perfect. Everybody reminding me that TK hates something that's absolutely asinine to hate. Didn't TK give Phoenix his release in the grounds of an NDA? I think that is status quo for Tony Khan. Phoenix signs an NDA. Punk signed an NDA. Cody signed an NDA. What's her face? Kylie Ray had to sign an NDA. NDAs all the way. My God, she sucks so fucking bad. It makes me angry. Big Chicago City. I'm going to somewhere tomorrow afternoon called Chicago Ill City. All right. Kenny Fetish booked the match. Oh, could we really blame Kenny for this? Yeah, TK hates storylines, but as a TV show. Penelope is a star, but also, where's Anna Jay? Anna Jay went missing. We don't know. I don't think she got hurt. Penelope can wrestle. Penelope's good to look at. Penelope's talented. Doesn't get any time. Again, telling me you have the best. Telling me it's like someone saying, man, I have the fastest car you've ever seen, but I don't take it out of the garage ever. Like I never drive it. It's just we don't touch it. Again, you might have the best roster in all of wrestling ever, according to Tony Khan and some people, but you don't use them. They're not there. But I got Max Caster. It's crime time. This belt collector gimmick isn't helping Mercedes. Nothing is helping Mercedes. Mercedes is horrible. Mercedes is a shit actress. Mercedes is not good for business. You have 15 women better than Mercedes Moné. I know, Damien, you don't agree, but it's okay. What happened to Jack Perry? Could Anna Jay come back when he does? Anna Jay and Jack Perry should have been together before. It would be nice if they did something like that. Anna Jay was getting a push, but it's the VKM booking manual. You push somebody for 2 months and then forget they existed. The Maximaniacs. Mercedes only gets 30 seconds to talk, and it still sucks. How messed up would it be if Mercedes came out to Ted DiBiase's music? Money, 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 money. Yeah, I would be down. I mean, whatever. She's not good enough for his music. Not in football. Yeah, but rivalries are big in football, right? I know we're not doing 7-game series, which would be hilarious, by the way. Nobody left. But I mean, again, when the Bills have to play KC or, Green Bay's going into the fucking Chicago, or rivalries are rivalries for a reason. There's teams you hate. There's teams you don't like. And again, those are the best ones. We can't wait for those games. Penelope is a star. Got that one. What is this open challenge supposed to be? It's just a running gimmick from Max Caster. Generally, he runs away, but this is the solo push for Max Caster. Yeah, she was doing good. She looked good. Again, another great. That's what the TBS title should be for. Like we see with the Bird Lady, right? Lyra, IC title. It's great. And then you put her in matches. Jay White. Jay White. Hold 1 second. Let me check my notes. Oh, yeah. Jay White, not at Revolution. But Jay White will fight Max Caster tonight. Yeah, it's not working. Where is half of the roster? Listen, when you truly realize how many people Tony Khan has signed, it blows your mind. So Max Caster, Jay White, impromptu here, folks. I think it's going to happen. I can't imagine Jay White losing. Yeah, is that not a crime? Hey, do you guys remember when everyone in AEW lost their fucking mind because they signed Jay White? Jay White's not even on the card at Revolution, is he? I mean, AJ Boom is. The Costco cookie guy is. No Jay White. No Jay White to be found. I thought he was a big deal. Jay White for the win. And it's over. Jay White making fun of him. KJ White for the win. All right. So that 100%. Oh, no. So Max Caster loses in 30 seconds. But why? Listen, AJ Boom, I know I tease it, but AJ Boom's not bad at it. So I can't even be mad at it. So Jay White is got the mic, and he's giving some love to Adam Copeland. Thank you, Jay White. Yeah. Jay White will be there. Jay White joins the Death Riders. Hold on tight. Jay White joins the Death Riders. Moxley cuts a promo about I'm all alone. I'm all alone. I have nobody. Could Jay White be the somebody he needs? I really hope not. That was pointless. It was pointless unless that promo meant something. Now, again, I could be overstating it because if I was booking, that's how, you would let a little teaser out like that. So Jay White announces he will be a cheerleader at Revolution. And now we go to a sit down. How many sit downs have we had between Mariah May and Toni Storm? Oh, shit. Mariah May and Toni Storm. I like it. There you go. There you go. Jay White booking is horrendous. It's fucking bad. Cinemax could sue AEW for Max Caster for his ring gear. Shit. That was pointless. Again, the match was only pointless if that promo meant nothing. That was a pointless match. I actually like AJ Boom and Big Justice. They're hilarious in their own way. Listen, even when he fought at the last time he was in the ring, who did he fight? Did he fight QT Marshall? It worked. He knew how to sell. He knew how to work. He knew how to throw a punch. Again, I feel like AJ could teach some other people. This is how you do it. This is how you get a crowd reaction. I know I tease the guy because he's a Costco guy, and it's crazy, right? Like AJ Boom's going to be on the fucking pay-per-view, but Jay White isn't. Mariah May crying. Maybe a slab, but he does. Now, again, the other part of this is he did try. What the fuck? We'll see. We'll see where it goes. Again, why would you have Jay White say what he just said if there wasn't a caveat to it? But I could be wrong. After Saturday night, AEW is got to do a lot better, honestly. Yeah. Well, what you see now is just one company on the rise. Now, things do go in ebbs and flows, and I'm kind of hoping AEW can catch fire and have a fucking flow. But again, it's so all over the place. It's so disjointed. Jay White talking about a match he isn't even in. He cut a promo. Have you ever, not often, have you ever seen a wrestler cut a promo on behalf of another wrestler? I like this a lot. One of the best things on the show. Absolutely perfect. Toni Storm, Mariah May took 2 minutes to get me jazzed about their match on Sunday. Anyone else disagree with that? TK watched one episode of Raw Roulette. What is going on with Max Caster? This is really bad. I feel like Max Caster is being punished for all the shit that Max Caster has caused, all the mouth running. Right? They just keep throwing him out there to look like a fucking asshole. Jay White, could turn on Cope at Revolution? Does it not feel like they've kind of set that up? There's no such thing as a teaser in AEW. They literally forget it ever happened. Again, maybe Jay White just wanted us to know that he's going to be there cheering for Cope. Generally, in wrestling history, if somebody gives an overly complimentary promo about someone else, they're probably going to fuck them. Jay White screws Cope at Revolution. I'm thinking that. Now I'm thinking that because Moxley gave this big speeches about, I'm all alone. I have nobody. What am I going to do? I spit in the face. Jay White, nobody like he sweat. There you go. Jay White turning on Cope. Cora Jade has a concussion, not a knee injury. That's good, KJ. Damien, You were here last night. What did I say? Said it was her head. She left, holding her head. A lot of people were like slowing it down. She said knee. She said knee. I think the reason why they waited and delayed was because they were waiting to see if the fucking stars would clear. Yeah, he fought QT. Thank you. But listen, that's good news. And again, I know people last night said she's injury prone, and she has been. So it's good. Like, again, this was just a mishap. They clunked heads. You saw Jordan had a little bit of blood, and she got a little wobbly. She'll be back. That's great. You don't have to take her out of her match against Masha or anything like that. I hope she bounces back. A couple Advils and good night's rest, and she'll be back at it. Nobody needed this. Where are the guns? Where's Wardlow? Where's Bandito? Where's Rouge? We should play that game one night here, guys. Remind me I said this one day. But one night we'll play this where I'll pull up their roster and we'll run through how many people are currently under contract that we never see. The Guns. Do you remember they made a big deal about the Guns returning? Instantly booked them against the Hurt Business, and now they're MIA. What the fuck are we doing? Are we wearing any more buzz? Are we hearing any more buzz about AJ Styles' retirement possibly? I thought I recently heard something about that. Maybe it's BS. The only thing I heard recently, I do know that AJ sat down with Chris Van Vliet. He did talk about the idea that him and Punk have never fought in the WWE, which I thought was very interesting. We do remember, some of us might remember AJ, Punk, the Ring of Honor days, but they never crossed paths in WWE. And I think AJ made the joke of like, we can fight each other and then retire. Like, imagine that was the final match for both. CM Punk, AJ Styles, off into the sunset match. AJ said he wants to retire before the age of 50, or he won't wrestle into his 50s. I think he turns 50 next year or 2027. He's close. AJ's like 48, 49. Oh, yeah, the main event. Okay, so we bookended this bitch tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, the main event. We've come full circle. Ricochet will be teaming up, as I put this in the poll. But Ricochet is teaming up with Okada. Okada. Or as they take on Swerve and Brody. But let me know out there who you taking. You got Brody, you got Ricochet. Let me know. Ricotta. I like that. Joey, aka Penta. Welcome. Mariah is crazy. Mariah Tony. Perfect. And here's the interesting thing. And I will ask you guys to think about this. I've said it before on this channel. I will say it again. When you tell me, well, AEW cares more about the wrestling than they do about the sports entertainment, then why do you do good stuff like Maria and Tony Storm? Why do you burn down people's houses? I feel like you do try to do stories and angles. You're just not great at them. So this idea that AEW is just about the wrestling is a big pile of horseshit. It's a big pile of smoke and mirrors. But here comes Brody King. AJ is 47. I was close. So, yeah, he said he wants to retire by the time he's 50. So, I think AJ's got some legs left in him if he can stay healthy. And there are some very interesting matches, right? I want AJ Styles, John Cena one more time, especially now that we got heel Cena. AJ Styles, Cena, I want one more time. CM Punk, AJ Styles would have me marking out. Yeah, I'm with you, bro. Yeah, are you kidding me? That's turning the clock back 15, 20 years. Like, shit. Wardlow is injured. Wardlow's been injured for 2 years. That Mariah May Tony segment was such a mommy dearest thought he did. Yes. Deadpool party. I like it. The Hound of Hell, as he has lost his partner. Tony Storm win at Revolution. What's next for her? That's a good question. See, In other companies, we can kind of watch the trajectory of how things are going. And I think you would agree with that, Damien, that we can kind of like, okay, this person seems like they're getting built up. Because Tony just like, here's Momo. I mean, if I, for my money, is Megan Bain up next? But here comes Swerve. KJ, go back and listen to Tony's promo. She killed it in the sit down. I agree, Paul. I thought that was the best part of the show. Swerve, Tony and Mariah are fucking awesome. Like, if they could just keep these two women fighting forever, then fine. Like, this is one of the best things AEW has going has been Mariah, Tony Storm. And I had some issues. I didn't like, if you're going to trick somebody, you should have the upper hand. You don't trick somebody and then reveal, haha, I got you after you get beat up. But detail, small detail, me being picky. But Mariah, Tony's been good. Where's the syndicate? They don't have to work tonight. They're good. They're good. Max is getting punished because of the shit. Yeah, no shit. Mariah and Tony is the best women's feud in a long time, but I fear both of them after it. Tony's little title reign are never good. I would argue that Tony Khan has had trouble creating good title runs for anybody. Like, you out there, you give me an example of a good title run that has happened in AEW. Right? Like, I mean, I think it's few and far between. AI booking, fucking hell, probably. Brody looking like the cover of the No Limit. Yes, let's go. Na. Mariah and Tony is basically Liv Rhea, but like way longer. It's good. And I would actually, I mean, I liked Liv and Rhea. It went a little too long, actually, at times. Mariah and Tony I like because it feels more evenly matched. Like, the heel, usually Mariah, needs to do the underhanded stuff. Where Rhea and Liv, like, Liv is in that desperate mode where she has to play chicken shit a lot and she has Dom. But Mariah and Tony, they're so comparable. And so, like, they are like the antithesis of each other, but at the same time, so similar. Ovi just tied it up. Let's go. I'd say Swerve's title run was the last good title run we've seen. Swerve's was pretty good. I'll give you that, Richard. That was pretty good. So does Jay White join the Boar Horsemen? What happened to the Guns? Guns, MIA. Again, they came back. Nobody told us what the fucking deal was. People forget that they're in factions a lot of time in AEW. Jay White feels like that was the setup tonight. Moxley gives a speech about, I'm all alone. I got nobody. You did it. Jay White comes out and offers a rah-rah speech that he didn't need to give about how I'm going to be there to watch Cope. I don't know. I don't trust it. He needs help. He's just cheering. Jay White's not booked on the show. Yeah. Thank you, MDB. I try and have a point once in a while. This is some Rampage type main event. Again, I mean, I feel like a lot of this show allowed the fans to tune out. We talk about a go-home show. It just very, very just, it's chaos. I mean, not boring. Oh, shit. They popped out the cam. Again, everybody outside the ring, fight in the fucking ring, please. Get in the ring. Everybody's always outside the ring. Tony Khan should try something revolutionary. Get rid of the ring. The wrestling matches take place in the little area around, like the area where they're in. Just no ring. The ring's in the way. The ring is the stage, Tony. We need some shit in the ring. Kenny Omega title reign, MJF title reign. That's going back a hot minute. I'm trying to remember. I think Kenny's was okay. I feel like I didn't like MJF's title reign, but I could be wrong. This feels like a Collision main event, not Dynamite. Again, it's you two are going to fight. You two are going to fight. But Okada and Brody, no relation, no interaction. Swerve and Swerve and Brody, no real connection. Ricochet Okada, no real connection. Just you guys all have matches on Sunday. Fight. And again, it's not even. What do you guys think should be one of the last thoughts of a go home show? For me personally, the big emphasis, the big exclamation point on a go home show should be your biggest match, your main event at the show. So Moxley, Copeland being buried, 45 minutes ago. Is Swerve going for the world title on Sunday? Nope. Is Ricochet the champion? Nope. Brody's got a title match, but this to me is something that should have happened at 9:00, not 9:45. It's been good. I agree. Don't hate it. You're allowed. MJF title reign wasn't good. Yeah, I'm not sure that it was. Vicious crossbody. Brody's amazing. I fucking love Brody King, guys. It's like one of my faves out there. The guy is an absolute beast. When I talked earlier, Brody King is the type of guy you don't want to bump into in a dark alley. Scares the shit out of you. Just, oh, fuck, never mind. I'm okay, bro. That's the type of guy. Like, Brody's lost to Darby. He's taken L's to, like, fucking Nick Wayne. Like, Brody should be annihilating people. Like, Brody should be the Jacob Fatu of AEW. Tell me if I'm wrong, folks. Get rid of the ring. Yeah, right? Just get rid of the fucking ring. They just have that whole area. We'll put trampolines in. What was that fucking what was that basketball that Spike had? Fuck, what was it called with the trampolines? But that's what I mean. Again, you don't need the ring. They're never in them. Just get rid of the fucking ring. That whole area is wrestling friendly. What was that power? Oh, what was it called? This is a good match. Wait. What the fuck? Wasn't Buddy supposed to be Brody as a tag team? Buddy got hurt. And Buddy has had some injury issues, but Buddy got hurt at Grand Slam. Blame the shitty ring. The matches are good, but felt lazily put together. Why are two different feuds being put into a tag match? Again, it feels I know it's Jimmy's gimmick, but it really feels like lazy booking. Does Christian Cage cash? I think so. If Adam Copeland beats Moxley, I could see it happening. I really think it's happening. I actually do, because Tony's fucked. And if you notice, we haven't seen Christian Cage. Right? Maybe Jay White helps Christian Cage get the belt. Do keep in mind, apparently, I don't know if this is true, but Kill Switch might be on his way back. So maybe Kill Switch is the big surprise. Chamber, we got The Rock, Cena, Travis Scott, Cody. Maybe at Revolution, we get Cage and Killshot and Copeland. I don't know, guys. Brody finally got in his corner. It took 7 minutes. Let's go. As we are on the hour. One of my biggest slam ball. Yes, let's go. Thank you, folks. One of my biggest pet peeves ever. Why the fuck are we on commercial? Why the fuck are we in picture at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? The fuck are we doing? You're heading into an overrun. Why the fuck is this happening? You do your final commercial 5 minutes before, 10 minutes before. I get mad when the WWE goes to commercial with 6 minutes left in a show. Why is this happening? The show is over. People are going home. And if you're trying to catch people in the overrun that are clicking, well, you're in a commercial. Slam ball. Yes. It's a lonely ring. So lonely. It's fucking terrible. I'm glad they're in the ring now, but we had an 8-man match, and I don't know how you successfully get all 8 men outside of the ring for almost the whole match. It's fucking nuts. Does Omega combine the belts if you win versus Takeshita, KJ? I think that would be great, Damian. Less belts is wonderful in this company. Slam ball on Spike TV. Yes, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Slam ball. Tag to Brody. Ricochet just runs in without a tag. Okada eats a clothesline. Brody King murdering. Crowd chants, you fucked up. So Jamie Hayter is getting her visa issues straight and will be back soon. By the way, did you see her call out Spiteful? Did you see her put fucking Sean in his Jamie Hayter update coming soon? Bitch, please. I thought that was great today. I'm getting my visa fixed. Fuck you. Can someone please write a song about how lonely they don't lonely? Ricochet gets tossed out. Bounces back up, though. Okada to the ropes. And, Brody eats a foot. Eats a drop kick by Okada. Slam ball still exists. My cousin Marshawn is one of the new hosts. Shut up! Hey, I want Marshawn on here to talk about slam ball. Fuck wrestling. Let's go. They're still doing slam ball? Jesus. Brody should be viewed like Braun or Jacob type talent. He really has it all and should be way further. Yeah, Rant, you are fucking 100% right, my guy. You are on point, 100% on point. Brody King is that type of guy. Let him go in there and just annihilate. And then you have a really good baby face one day that finds a way to topple the mountain. Okay, what's happening right now? Well, Swerve is reaching for a tag. Brody's down. Okada's down. Okada gets tagged to Ricochet. Brody gets the tag to Swerve. They fucked up the hot tag. Ricochet runs away. Okada's no longer there. Ricochet's limping. I wonder if he's selling because it seemed weird. Off the ropes. Nice arm drag. Where do they show it? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Where do they show it? I remember Slam Ball Inches Jackson was my favorite. Fucking hell, that's crazy. YouTube, okay. Dope. Got Slam Ball on you. I like that. That's crazy. I check that shit out. I've heard AEW is going to combine international. They should. They really should. I mean, again, too many belts. I think they should merge the TBS and the women's title as well. I don't think they use the women enough. How can you build two women's divisions, like a mid card and a main card division, if you only give them 9 minutes a week? What a fucking DDT. Swerve barely kicks out. Let's congratulate TK on his 44th week in a row of horrible. What are they going to call it, Damian? The Intercontinental. Oh, fucking hell. It's awesome. Luke Dynamite has been the epitome of mid. Yeah, I'm not going to fail it tonight because the action's been fun. But my God, it's been nonsensical at best. Thoughts on Abyss being, I think it's amazing. Is anyone else jazzed? When I saw that graphic today of, whoa, that was three. See, we're wasting shit tonight that they're going to do again on Sunday. Hits them with a house call. Roller Jam was fucking dope. Yeah. Now you're taking me back to my teenage years. I have a black screen. Okay. The Swerve stomp on Ricochet, but Okada now up to the top. Brody not paying attention at all. Holy fuck. Okada lands on both the guys. That was sloppy. I love Jamie Hayter for that. She got my, yeah, absolutely. Put more and more wrestlers need to put these assholes in their place because they're faking it. More reports coming soon, folks. Yeah, fuck you. Brody's got Okada up. Harley Cameron on Collision, as always. It's like she's not allowed to be anywhere else. But we will be here live on Saturday, MDB. Whoa. Garcia defending against Moriarty. Oh, good. Oh, good. Now, Garcia's been the TNT champion for months, right? People were complaining about Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't see Garcia on this card. Anybody see a Garcia TNT title match? No, but he's fighting Lee Moriarty. Okay, this match just won't end. Okada with the belt to who? Oh, he got stopped. Okada and Brody go out of the ring. The fuck is happening? The ref is confused. Ricochet with a shitty belt shot. And he's going to win. Harley Cameron on Collision. This match, low-key, ain't bad. They're flowing and crowd is on their feet. Again, good action. You got it. Like, I mean, same thing as the 8-man tag earlier. The match is a shit show and makes no sense. This match is a shit show all over the place, but it's fun. It's like a car wreck, guys. You know they're driving poorly, but it's fun to watch, right? Like, oh, you're not supposed to go that way on the highway. Let's see what happens. That's what this is. AEW is moving their pay-per-views to Amazon Prime Video in the U.S. and Canada, starting with Revolution this week. I saw that. I didn't know they were moving. I thought they was in conjunction. Jason, I was just, I could be wrong. But moving, that's interesting. But yeah, good. I mean, any chance that more people can see wrestling is great for all of us. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going off the air. Ricochet steals a victory on Swerve. So Swerve's going to win at the pay-per-view. Okada and Ricochet are successful. And 49% of you were wrong. But ladies and gentlemen, that is Dynamite. We take a rating out of 10 on every single show on this channel. What did you think of tonight's show? What did you like? What didn't you like? I'm not going to stay around long tonight. I feel like I've been yelling for 2 hours and 22 minutes. But let me know, how did you feel? What did you like? What didn't you like? I'll be straight up. Tonight gets a 6 for me. I can give it a 6. It would be a 5 if it wasn't for Tony and Maria. The action was the action. It was fun. A lot of people pointed out crowd was very into it tonight. And what they did give us, it was fun. It was energetic. Might not have made a lot of sense. Might not have fit together. Again, for like the 15th week in a row, one of the worst parts of the entire show is the Death Riders and John Moxley. Continue to be garbage, continue to be shit. But everything else, I mean, the 8-man tag, I wouldn't have booked it, but they did. Mark Davis being conflicted makes no sense. But just like that main event, like get in the ring and fight, and then they're pretty good at it. Yes, Tom, we will be here. Yes, it is. Senators just beat the Blackhawks in OT. All right. Harley Cameron on Collision as usual. All right, let's see these ratings. I mean, 6 is generous, but I'm going to give it a 6. I really am. 4.5 into 10, awfully mid. Fair enough. I see that. 7. See, we go up. I picked Ricotta. 5 out of 10. This show had some good story beats, but the matches were so skippable and forward nothing. That's funny, Richard, because I felt the opposite. Felt like the story stuff was fucking all over the place. Didn't add up. Like, even Paige and MJF I didn't love. Like, out of nowhere, MJF brought lighter fluid, and then 40 people carried him out. You can't be cowboy shit and roll up in a Prius with horns on it. You can't do it. You know, you're supposed to be a badass. Go buy a fucking Ford or a fucking Chevy. Like, get a big truck. Oh, but I'm conscious. Well, then get the horns off. You can't have both. You can't have both. Perfectly explain, KJ, are you streaming Evolve right now? No. Not now. I will say goodnight, and then I will check that out on my own time. And we'll keep an eye on Evolve, see what it does. But should be fun, and I'm really curious about it. 7.5 at 10. Felt good. A little high for my taste. It was complete shit. 4. See, somewhere in between is the right answer, which is 6. 7.25, not bad. Still a little high for me. 5.5 seems fair, Jose. Horrendous show. I give it a 0.02. Tom. There's some good stuff in there. Some good stuff. 6 out of 10. Fair enough. Fair enough. 6. I'm with you. Lucky number 6. 5 out of 10. I'm pretty sure commercials retains more viewers than Dynamite. I still can't get, and if anyone knows why are you giving me a commercial at the top of the hour for a show that should be ending? It's fucking weird. The women are only getting 2 minutes or less to sell their matches every week. It's disrespectful. Again, I said this and I will stand by this, folks. Listen to me very carefully. If you are a diehard AEW fan and you want to criticize anybody's women's division, don't. Take a breath and think about your own women's division. They get minimal time. 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there. You get someone like Harley who's over, gets shit on for Moo. You cannot say anything about any women's wrestling out there. I don't care. And tonight we didn't talk about Carmella. We'll talk about her tomorrow. That's an interesting topic unto itself. But at the end of the day, if you're a diehard AEW fan and you believe AEW is the best doing it, shut your mouth when it comes to women's wrestling. 5 out of 10, 5.5 out of 10. 2 minutes to go, tied at 2. Nice. 7 out of 10, 4 out of 10. Outrunners video. Outrunners video is wicked. Max Caster was a waste of time. They did an arm drag. Corey, I appreciate that comment. AEW struggles to hype up their pay-per-views, but they usually deliver. That's the caveat in all this. When you have all that talent and you finally just go do your thing, they do it, and they're great. It's like tonight. The guys, when they're doing their stuff, you're like, these guys are awesome. If only we could give them some structure. Like I said, it is an absolute car crash. It's like I said a couple minutes ago. You tune in, and you know that car is not supposed to be driving like that, but you're going to watch and see where it goes. It might not make sense. It might not be right, but it's worth a watch. 5 out of 10. An EV with a horn is like facts. I don't know how you put horns on an EV. It doesn't work. How does this thing not tip over? How is Revolution this weekend? But I feel like nobody is talking about it. Kind of weird. Not even the blogs that is in Tony's pocket. They've been so caught up with what happened at Elimination Chamber. And also those blogs, when they're not talking about that kind of thing, they spend too much time trying to shit on WWE than building up what you love. You might like. Does that make sense? Like they're really, that's the focus. Is we'll point out flaws and problems, and we'll make up shit. And so now we're talking about WWE all the time. Tony Khan's company is getting swallowed, and not in a fun way. Great night. God bless. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Denisha, 5 out of 10. And last comment of the night. What match are you looking forward to the most? That's a great question. Let me take a peek. The most Takeshita Kenny. Close second. I think Ricochet and Swerve is going to be amazing. If Ricochet and Swerve can stay away from the gimmicky shit, the scissors, if they just have a match and go, it could be an all-time amazing match. WFU for life. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I have said many times tonight, we are back tomorrow night. We cannot wait. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun one. Previews, predictions, myself, Big Nick, Anthony. We're going to tell you, we're going to break down the 10 matches if there's not 2 more or 5 more added by tomorrow. But we are going to break it all down. Then we're here for the rest of the week, every single day all the way until next Friday, Saturday. We do not stop. We watch more live wrestling than anybody else out there. We appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. And the nicest thing you could do for us is let everybody know about the Wrestling for Life Network. We love it. We appreciate it. And until tomorrow, I thank every single one of you for being here tonight. Tony Khan, Revolution should be fun. But my God, sir, let me help you book a little bit. We can make sense of all of this. But ladies and gentlemen, until tomorrow night, I will see you on the flip side. Have a good night.